What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video, we're going to be jumping back into our Bloons TD6 walkthrough / playthrough / guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto Lotus Island Chimps mode, because the old guide that I had is a little bit outdated now. So to ensure that I'm giving you guys an updated guide, I'm going to go ahead and redo Lotus Island Chimps mode. So for this mode, I will be using Oben as my hero, and I got a little bit of a challenge from somebody in the comments to use an Archmage Perma Spike strategy for this map. So the first thing that we're going to be starting off with for this Chimps mode is we're going to be grabbing ourselves 3 dart monkeys. Now, I found that unless you're using Quincy on Lotus Island, the best way to start off is going to be 3 dart monkeys like so. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab ourselves our ninja monkey, because of course we want to get our ninja monkey going as soon as possible. Now, there is a couple of things to remember. We ideally have our Oben to level 11 for round 63, because as you guys may or may not know, Oben buffs magic powers, and because we're going to be going with an Archmage, I found that Oben is a very, very good investment. So we're going to go ahead and place our ninja monkey right next to the shield right here. Of course, we're going to upgrade him to ninja discipline, followed by ninja discipline. We're going to go ahead and upgrade him to seeking shurikens, much similar to all of our other guides. Of course, we're going to be upgrading our ninja to Bloons Jutsu, followed by the Alchemist, and then all of that other fun stuff. So as soon as I show you guys where to place down your Oben, and of course place down your Alchemist, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit until round 39, because I do know that watching the same thing over and over and over again between all of my other guides can get a little bit repetitive. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Sharpe Sugan here in just 1 second. Perfect. And now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be saving up to buy our Oben. Again, it shouldn't take us too long at all to actually be able to afford him. So as soon as we can afford him, we're going to go ahead and place him down. Alright, perfect. So while we're saving up the money to place down our Oben, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. It has been absolutely amazing. That being said, if you guys find this video helpful, or if you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons TD6 content. But anyways, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and place down our Oben right next to our ninja, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys where to place down your Alchemist next. Alright, as soon as we can afford to buy our Alchemist, we're going to go ahead and buy him like so. And now that we have our Alchemist placed down, we can go ahead and fast forward all the way until round 39. Of course, we're going to be upgrading our Alchemist to Acidic Mixture Dip first, followed by upgrading our Ninja to Bloons Jutsu, and then upgrading our Alchemist up to Stronger Stim. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you guys on round 39. Alright guys, we are officially on round 39, so the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to place down a wizard and upgrade him all the way to Arcane Mastery. We should have just enough money to afford it before round 40. There we go, perfect. And now that we're on round 40, we're good to go. We really shouldn't need to worry too much about not being able to pop the Moab balloon. So and now the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to upgrade to a Monkey Sense. Following up upgrading to a Monkey Sense, we're going to be saving up for Arcane Spike. So again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a fast forward bit until we can afford Arcane Spike. And yeah, so I will see you guys here in just a couple of seconds. Alright guys, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back on round 48, because of course now we can afford to buy our Arcane Spike. Now that we have our Arcane Spike, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab ourselves a Monkey Village and place this Monkey Village right here. Following placing down that monkey village, I'm going to go ahead and grab a second monkey village and place it down right here, like so. And then hopefully, if I got the placement correct, I should be able to upgrade this monkey village to a bigger radius, and it should be affecting this ninja monkey down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade both of these monkey villages to a monkey commerce, like so. Upgrade it to jungle drums. And now all of our towers should be being affected from the jungle drums. Now, we aren't going to be doing anything crazy with this monkey village just yet because we really don't need to. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be saving up enough money to afford our Archmage. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do another little bit of a fast forward bit until I can afford the Archmage. And then I'll go ahead and bring you guys back again. Remember, guys, we do want our Oben to be level 11 for round 63. So just keep that in mind. If your Oben is not level 11 by round 63, just go ahead and spend a little bit of money to go ahead and upgrade him. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward until I can afford the Archmage. Alright guys, it is officially almost the end of round 70, and we can afford to buy our Archmage now. Now that we have our Archmage, the next thing that we need to start considering is what towers do we want to place down next. So, as I'm sure a majority of you guys know, the Archmage is a good tower, but much similar to the Crossbow Master and stuff like that, the Archmage does fall off on power as soon as we start getting into like round 90 and past that. So in order to add a little bit of popping power to our Archmage, we are going to be going with an Ultra Boost, or not an Ultra Boost, but an Overclock. Of course, because we're going to overclock our Archmage, we can overclock our Perma Spike to make sure that we have a bunch of Perma Spikes placed down. And the overclock isn't a bad investment to make because it's only 14,000. And it will definitely increase your Archmage popping power. So as soon as we can afford to buy our Archmage, we're going to go ahead, or not Archmage, but as soon as we can afford to buy our Overclock, we're going to go ahead and do so. And then once we have our Overclock, the next thing that we can do is we can go ahead and overclock our Archmage from the moment that we get the Overclock ability up until the very end of this round. So that being said, there is going to be a little bit of micro because you guys need to keep clicking the Overclock ability and then clicking your Archmage. So I do apologize for that, but I did get challenged to use the strat, and I figured this is going to be the best way to actually use the Archmage to his full potential. Alright, perfect. So we now have our overclock. So now we can start using his overclock ability whenever we would like to. You guys really don't need to start using it until like round 90 plus. But again, feel free to use it as much as you guys would like to. Now, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab ourselves a Spike Factory. And we're going to start going for our Perma Spike. So, let's go ahead and buy our Perma Spike again. Again, guys, feel free to use your overclock ability off of cooldown. I think the main rounds where I'm going to actually use the overclock ability are going to be like round 93, round 95, round 97, 98, and then of course round 99 for the reinforced DDTs. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and come back here and grab an Alchemist and throw an Alchemist with acidic mixture dip on top of this Spike Factory. So now that we have all of this set up, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to round or until we can afford to buy our Perma Spike, and I'll go ahead and bring you guys back again. And from this point on, I'm going to go ahead and start using the Engineer Monkey to buff our Archmage. So, see you guys here in a couple of minutes. Alright guys, we are officially on round 89, and as you guys can see, we now have enough money to buy our Perma Spike. So now that we have our Perma Spike, the main part of the strategy is complete. Next thing that we can do is we can go ahead and think about how much money we're going to have left and what towers we could actually go for. So I think what I want to do is I want to grab a Ninja Monkey to go ahead and get Bloon Sabo going, because of course the Bloon Sabotage will allow our Archmage more time to actually hit the balloons. Plus it's a super cheap investment to make. Next thing that I want to go for is, of course, I think I'm going to go for a First Strike to make sure that we're able to pop the bad balloon and we don't let any balloons slip through. So let's go ahead and activate our Bloon Sabo there to go ahead and allow our Archmage to pop a couple more balloons. Perfect, and then we can go ahead and grab our Monkey Sub, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade this Monkey Sub to First Strike as soon as we can afford to do so. Because if you guys are unfamiliar with what First Strike does, is if you guys activate First Strike at the ideal time, you can actually one-shot the bad balloon, and you don't need to worry about DDTs or ZOMGs coming out of the bad balloon itself. Alright, perfect. We have our Bloon Sabo as well as we have Overclock. So let's go ahead and overclock our Archmage here right now. And then as soon as the DDTs pop on, we'll go ahead and activate our Bloon Sabo. And then we'll go ahead and buy our First Strike, followed by Long Range with Advanced Intel to go ahead and make sure that our Monkey Sub contributes in the damage that our towers are doing. And remember guys, keep activating your Overclock. We don't need to worry about too much if we have a couple of balloons slip through, because of course we have the Perma Spike in the very back, and the Perma Spike will be able to take care of any balloons that do end up slipping through. Let's go ahead and activate a Bloon Sabo here on round 96 to go ahead and ensure that we do a little bit of damage to these balloons, because of course we don't want the ceramic balloons to do too much damage to our Perma Spikes in the very back. We do have $10,000 right now, so next thing that we can go ahead and invest in is we can go ahead and invest in a Monkey Sub to go ahead and do a little bit more damage to these Moab balloons. Alright guys, round 98. Round 98 can be a little bit of a pain, and we're going to go ahead and overclock our Archmage right off the rip. Following that, we'll go ahead and activate a Bloon Sabotage to give our Archmage a little bit more time to hit all of these balloons, because as you guys can see, there are a lot of balloons. Luckily, we have the Perma Spike in the very back that should be able to help us out in dealing with the balloons that do slip through. And as you guys can see, the Perma Spike is getting a little bit of a workout, so we're going to go ahead and overclock our Perma Spike to go ahead and place down a couple more spikes, because as you guys can see, the balloons are making it quite far. Alright, next thing that we can go ahead and do is we can go ahead and invest into a couple more Monkey Subs here to ensure that we get a little bit more popping power going downfield. Perfect. So what we're going to be paying attention to is we're going to be paying attention to how much health is left on the bad balloon itself, because as soon as that back fin drops and both of the back fins are gone, we can go ahead and activate our First Strike to go ahead and eliminate the bad balloon like so. We didn't get the perfect timing, but we destroyed enough of the bad balloon itself to actually allow our Perma Spike to go ahead and finish off the balloons that were inside. But anyways guys, there you have it. Here is an updated chimp strat for Lotus Island as requested. So again guys, if you guys found this guide helpful or you enjoyed it, please feel free to drop a like. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.